So the next question was, I believe, in the same email, and it was asking about cooking in the Firebox, using the Firebox as an oven. And I think this is just a great way to go. It really depends on your cooking style, what you hope to achieve, your burning style, and all those things. But if you have a batch box, and even a well-insulated batch box, because eventually as long as it's in mass, some people are doing lightweight builds these days, but as long as it's a masonry heater that has, bricks or masonry, cob, whatever, around the whole core, that will eventually, Shack Life is worth it, Belgian Gulch, thank you. So that will eventually heat up enough that even with an insulated firebox, you will get sustained heat in the firebox even after the fire goes out. Using the firebox as an oven, whether you use a high density or a high mass firebox like Firebrick, or a low mass firebox like ceramic fiberboard or whatever, is a great way to use some heat, residual heat in your system after it's mostly done burning, to cook. And for things like roasts, baked potatoes, things like that, where you can get away with sort of a bit of a broader range of temperatures. And because what's going to happen, obviously, is you're going to want to put it in there when things are pretty hot, right? And then it's going to go through time, it's going to cool down, and depending on how your stove is built, it probably won't cool down much. So if you're doing something like a long roast that you want to keep at 350 degrees or something, you can put your thermometer in that firebox, and when it gets to be, maybe 50 degrees above your target temp, you can put your food in there and let it ride that temperature slope down, and use that as kind of a slow cooker. So a lot of people do that, and it's a great way to cook, and for many people that's really good enough for them, and so there isn't much need to try and do a fancy oven or anything like that. So it's really, like I said, it really depends on what you're cooking.